Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie Samuel reporting, and welcome to episode 4 of my 2022 FIFA World Cup podcast, bringing you the latest updates on the 2022 World Cup. I'm joined yet again by Sam Savvas, my good friend. Sam, how are you doing this evening?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Thanks for having me back.
That's all good. Overnight, we saw yet another massive upset at this year's World Cup when Japan defeated Germany in a thriller 2-1. Germany took an early lead in the first half through Gondwan's penalty, and at half-time, with that scoreline, the game was following the predicted script. But Japan was able to fight back with 2 goals from Ritsu Don in the 75th minute and Tomoka Asano, the match winner. Germany pushed hard for an equaliser, but it wasn't to be, and Japan held on for a famous victory, which puts Germany on the back foot with a major uphill battle ahead to get out of the group, especially considering Spain are their next opponents. Sam, was this a result you saw coming in your wildest dreams?
Absolutely not, actually. I predicted Germany would win 1-0, but I didn't. I completely forgot that how good Japan are in the World Cup, especially in the Asia Cup as well. So considering all circumstances, this is a huge boost for Japan, and they could, I reckon, after this big win, they can make it to the next stage.
Fair enough. Germany are now in a lot of trouble. Can you honestly see them beating Spain, who are in red-hot form?
No, I do not see Germany beating Spain at all. I reckon Germany will lose again, and they will be knocked out.
Yeah, I think many people see it that way now. It'd be a huge disappointment to see Germany knocked out in the group stage at another FIFA World Cup in straight sets. Will Japan continue this form and defeat Costa Rica in their next game to put themselves in a position to secure a knockout berth depending on other results?
I reckon yes. I reckon Japan will get another win. My prediction, they'll win 2-0 again, and they'll progress through to the next stage.
Reasonable prediction. Spain demolished Costa Rica 7-0 to get their campaign up and running in the perfect fashion. Costa Rica were no match for Spain's midfield maestros, and 2 goals from Ferran Torres, plus goals from Dani Olmo, Marco Asensio, Xavi, Carlos Soler, Alvaro Morata secured the emphatic victory. Spain will be looking to capitalise on their strong start when they take on Germany in match day 2. Sam, what an excellent start for Spain at this year's World Cup.
I wasn't shocked that they won 7-0, but I predicted Spain would win 3-0, but I do not see them scoring 7 goals. But again, I reckon they're a big European powerhouse in the tournament, so I reckon they'll easily cruise into the next round in straight sets, winning all 3 games.
Yeah, so you're confident they will defeat Germany and win their final game and go on to win the group?
Yes.
Excellent. Belgium defeated Canada 1-0 overnight, the World Cup semi-finals of 2018 getting themselves off to the perfect start. After a handball in the penalty area, Canada had the opportunity to create history in the 10th minute by scoring an historic World Cup goal, but Alphonso Davies was denied by Courtois. Michay Batshuayi scored the only goal of the game in the 44th minute, and Belgium were able to hold on for a hard-fought victory. Belgium will be looking to continue their strong start when they take on Mexico in match day 2. Canada, meanwhile, will be hoping for better fortunes when they face the tough challenge in Croatia. Sam, an excellent start for the Red Devils at this World Cup.
Absolutely. That was another prediction I said. I said it was going to be 2-0 for Belgium, but it turns out to be 1-0 in the end. And Canada's coach, actually John Herman, said post-match to his playing group that we're going to give the effing beating to their next opponent. Like, they're going to smack the living hell out of them against Croatia, and they're going to make sure they get through to the next stage.
Fair enough. After seeing them this morning, are you confident Belgium will cruise through this group and come out on top?
I reckon they could, but then again, anything can happen in the World Cup. Everything is so unpredictable, but I reckon Belgium should make it through.
Yeah, reasonable prediction. In other news, some exciting upcoming matches include: we'll be getting our first look at Uruguay at this World Cup when they take on South Korea at the Education City Stadium. Uruguay will be looking to make an impression with a team that includes key players such as Luis Suarez, Edison Cavani, and Uruguay's main strength lies in their defence, which is likely to limit South Korea's attacking opportunities. Uruguay made the quarter-final in Russia's 2018 World Cup, but they will fancy themselves to go further this time. They will be hoping to compete with Portugal for top spot in Group G, but expected to progress beyond the group stages is their minimum. Uruguay are strong favourites to win this match, however South Korea should not be underestimated. My prediction is Uruguay to win 3-1. Sam, please give me your predictions for this game.
This game is going to be very interesting, but I reckon Uruguay win 3-1. 2 goals for Luis Suarez and 1 for Edison Cavani. Or anyone can really score, but they're going to be my main predictions. I see Portugal and Uruguay making it through to the next stage of the round of 16. I reckon they're going to be too good for Ghana and Korea.
Yeah, that's reasonable. How far can you see Uruguay progressing in this year's tournament?
Final 8. I don't see them progressing further than that. If they ever come up against guys like the Argentina or Brazil or Portugal, I think they're done after that. So, but again, it depends who they get in the next draw.
Yeah, only time will tell.
For sure.
We'll be getting our first look at Portugal when they take on Ghana at Stadium 974. This Group G game features 2 teams who have made it out of their groups in previous World Cup appearances. Ghana's best result was a quarter-final appearance in 2010, and Portugal is a 2-time semi-finalist. Both Portugal and Ghana have experienced players who can make a difference. Look out for Portugal's Cristiano Ronaldo, who is desperate to add a World Cup winner to his name in his final tournament. It is the one thing he has not achieved in his illustrious career. My prediction is Portugal will get a 3-1 victory. Sam, are you feeling a similar result?
I am actually. I'd love to see Cristiano Ronaldo win another World Cup after all the controversial saga he went through with Manchester United, which is purely disappointing on his end. But I hope that in this World Cup he can put that behind him and focus on Portugal preparation for this match. But I reckon Portugal win 5-0.
Wow, big prediction there. How far can you see Portugal progressing in this year's tournament, and will they win this current group?
I mean, leading from the front with Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes, I reckon Portugal could go all the way, but if not all the way, I will say that they will finish in the top 4.
Final 4.
Final 4, sorry.
That's all good. We will be getting our first look at Brazil in this year's World Cup when they take on Serbia at the Lusail Iconic Stadium. Brazil is going into this World Cup with high expectations as they look to regain their status as the most successful side in the world. Led by Neymar and Felipe Coutinho, Brazil have one of the strongest forward lines in the tournament. Key players such as Marcelo and Casemiro will be looking to provide some strong defense cover for the Seleção. Serbia's defense is likely to face a challenge when facing Brazil's attacking force. Brazil is expected to continue their run at World Cups and should comfortably progress from Group E. My prediction is Brazil will win 3-0. Sam, please give me your prediction.
I reckon Brazil will easily sweep through the group stage again, but I also think that they could go all the way with their attack, led by Casemiro, Fred, Alex Telles as well. Alisson is the number 1 keeper, one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League as well, not to mention. And then you got Edison as backup keeper. Man, this is going to be, I reckon it'll be a flogging. I see Brazil winning 4-0.
Yeah, I tend to agree that it will be a fairly one-sided contest. Considering Argentina's defeat to Saudi Arabia, do you feel Brazil has a chance to go much further into the World Cup than their South American rival now?
I reckon they can, but if it's a South American final, it will be very close. I mean, I'd love to see that, but I reckon Brazil can win it.
Yeah, fair and reasonable. We will be getting our second look at Wales and Iran when they face each other at Ahmad bin Ali Stadium. Wales drew with the USA 1-1 on Tuesday. Key players such as Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey will be looking to make a difference for Wales, although Iran are likely to provide them with a tough opposition. Iran had a massive 6-2 defeat to England on Tuesday. Due to the quality of Wales' team, it is hard to see them winning this one or making it out of the group this time round. I predict Wales will defeat Iran 1-0. Sam, do you feel Wales will get the win they are so hungry for?
If they're really hungry for it, they're going to really want this victory. But same with Iran, because they will want to bounce back from losing 6-2 to England. But in saying that, it's anyone's game. But I see a draw. Draw.
2-2 draw. Interesting. And what can Iran do to turn around the form that saw their crushing defeat to England?
I think they need to be more productive on the defensive end of the field and also stay on to their opponents and not let Wales get away with the ball, especially on the attack in transition. So if they can do that, then there's a real possibility that Iran could win this game.
Fair enough. And that concludes episode 4 of my 2022 FIFA World Cup podcast. Sam, thanks so much for your time again tonight and look forward to having you back again soon.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for having me on again tonight. I mean, I'm looking forward to the next set of actions starting tonight with Switzerland and Cameroon. That'll be a really exciting matchup. So I'm not sure who's going to win that, but that'll be a very exciting matchup. As for the other 3 matches happening tomorrow morning, overnight, I should say, it'll be very interesting and I'm very excited.
Me too. Remember, if you are keen to be a guest on this podcast, you can reach me on my email in the video description or via the LinkedIn profile in the description. I look forward to bringing you more action in the next 24 hours.
No worries.